Let's let Liberty County Board, School Board of Public, budget hearing and regular meeting, Friday, September the 9th, 2022, 5:15. Next, we're going to do the prayer and pledge. I'm going to do our prayer. If I would just come here this afternoon, give you thanks for many blessing opportunities in life. Pray for each and every person here, be with all teams that travel, and pray for the ones that lost love this week, Father. Be with us when we do this meeting. Pray for our open mind and open heart, Father. We ask these things in your precious name. Amen.
Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item number 2. Need a motion to approve setting the final required local percentage rate at 3.0700. That's the motion.
Motion.
Second. Second, Ms. Jody, any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item B. Need a motion to approve setting the final discretionary operating millage rate at 0.7480. That's a motion. Ms. Jody, second.
Second.
Second, Ms. Singletary, any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item C. Need a motion to approve setting the final discretionary local capital improvement millage rate at 1.5000. Have a motion. Motion Singletary, second.
Second.
Second, Ms. Flowers, any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next, item D, need a motion to approve resolution 22-03, includes all millage rates. Have a motion.
Motion.
Motion, Ms. Flowers, second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Morris, any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next item E, need a motion to approve resolution 22-04, adopt the final budget. Have a motion. Motion, Ms. Jody, second.
Second.
Second, Ms. Flowers, any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item F, need a motion to approve annual financial report for 21-22 fiscal year. Have a motion.
Motion.
Motion, Ms. Singletary, second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Morris, any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Item 3, public comments. Mr. Ron Black, that's the rest of the board.
Hi there, Pat. I've been here for a pretty good while. Enjoy it. Been using my truck for about 3 years. And, you know, going around and doing everything with a personal truck over 3 years. And just need, you know, I think it's time to stop. And we need to get to something to be able to get around, get the jobs and everything. And you know, that's all I have to. We've compensated on the time and use of the truck for this 3 years. That's all.
I think he's right. Next, item number 4, superintendent report. Okay.
Everybody hear me? Sir. Can everybody hear me?
Yes,
Okay, hey, thank y'all for letting me be a dad tonight. I really appreciate that. Y'all should, Renee should have had y'all, a copy of my superintendent report. I'll just go real quick. Great first month of school. Tomorrow will be actually a month, 10th to the 10th, and, I think it's been as smooth a transition to get back into school as we could possibly ask for. We've already started progress monitoring. This is replacing the FSA testing. So what I'm set to have there is called PM1 or progress monitoring 1. We'll have these different times of the year. We got baseline data now. We've met with the school leadership and we'll talk about it. We got some low areas. There's no doubt. Some of our 3rd, 4th graders, you know, that's a real target group for us. Those are the groups that, you know, really kind of expect Hurricane Michael. That missed a lot of schools and COVID on top of that. Got work to do, but I'm very pleased that our instructional leaders at the schools, and I'm very confident our teachers will get it done. APDQs at the district office, I typed this up yesterday afternoon. Late yesterday afternoon, Kevin had, Brian Moore's crew over there. They were able to do some replacement on some parts. Today was much better, so we had, had some help. Kevin organized some labor to get some deep cleaning going on. It's just been musty around there. We had some mold in the spot or two, so we just needed to clean that up. We got some more cleaning to do, but we tried to get the stuff this area today. Well, thanks, Kevin, for jumping on that. It's a much cooler day today, from what I understand. Homecoming next week at the high school, that's a big deal. So just, know all the homecoming activities, that go on next week. We want you to be a part of as much as you can. I'm proud of the cleaning of the gym at Oxford School. It was especially bad on the north side, of the gym. I know some of y'all talked to me and reached out to me. Trey did a really good job. Pressure washer, put bleach on that. It's really clean. I wish we were brave enough to get on that, on the roof. That pitch is pretty aggressive, but we'll figure that out sooner than later too. But I wanted to commend Trey. He did a good job. There's a lot of stuff to clean up there. Number 5, I'm asking y'all today to approve the guardian program. I know we've workshopped that. I talked to y'all individually. I think we're at a spot now where we can implement that. Sheriff Money has been over backwards to help us. Dusty has done a wonderful job. We met yesterday. We are helping them write the grant. The grant is actually administered by them, but it's through DOE. Well, they don't do any grants through DOE. And I said, look, I'll write the grant if y'all will help us. So we met yesterday. It should be about $100,000. Could be a little bit more. The money goes to them, but it comes to us through the equipment, the training, the psychological that are due. And so anyway, we're going to work hand in hand with them to implement that. And I just appreciate your commitment to the safety of our students and staff. I think it makes a lot of people feel better and gives us some added protection at our schools, which we could desperately need in this crazy world. Number 6 is a really big one. Today, obviously, we have our final budget hearing at it. This is a big deal. It's been busy all summer. I want to thank Melanie King and her staff. Anytime you have a transition, really in any office, there's obviously a learning curve and transition. Melanie has been a bulldog. She took that thing, kind of like the old hog on a ear, a bulldog on a hog there. She ain't let go. She has worked numerous Saturdays, the holidays this summer. I wondered if people went home a time or two, and she has done a phenomenal job. As y'all have read through the budget, you see just how extensive our budget is. It is a big deal, and I want to thank her personally and her staff for doing a wonderful job of putting in the time necessary to get it done. And this being her first one, kind of flying solo as the director, they've done a great job. On Wednesday, number 7, our PAC board of directors, all the superintendents of the PAC consortium make up the board. So I'm kind of a school board member on the PAC board. All those superintendents will be in Liberty County next Wednesday at 10:30, and we'll have a workshop starting at 10:30. And Tim Hayes, which is the director of school safety with DOE, he'll be there. And he'll be talking about school safety and all the board of directors. But please feel free to come to that. You won't be asked to do anything or take any action as a board, but if you want to just sit there and talk and interact with him, I know Richie's going to be there. He's a good resource for us, and then we're going to have lunch afterwards. So please feel free to stay for the whole meeting, some of the meetings, or just come eat lunch with us if you have time. We'd love to have you. 3K numbers, I don't know where the kids are coming from, but they are starting to come, and I'm talking about out of the woods, so to speak. Our numbers have quickly gone from 57. We're anticipating in the next few weeks to possibly have over 70 just in Kohler alone. So we've expanded there. We've been able to get another room there. And I want to thank the Kohler staff. I know anytime we ask people to move to go to another place, that's always a tough call, but they see the need and they're graciously doing that. So I want to thank Mr. Weekly and his staff for accommodating our pre-K. It's not the situation that we envisioned this time last year. They've been displaced totally out of their pre-K goals. For all, due to the fire, and I just appreciate everybody being flexible and making that happen. Number 9, we've had concrete work done at Stillhouse. If you go over there, you'll see we've got concrete around the front and some towards the back attend the district advisory meeting is next Thursday at 9:30 in the boardroom. If you've never been a part of that, we'd love to have you for that. We have parents, kids, teachers, got, and staff. If you haven't been a part of that, we'd love to have you at that staff meeting. I didn't put this down, but I'm adding this down to number 11. Grandparents' Day at Kohler this morning. Rob told me they had over 400 people there this morning. And I think the last grandma left about 9:30. So it was a great turnout. Didn't expect that many, but I think that's just a wonderful thing. Jody, I saw that you wrote something on Facebook, commending them for coming and it takes the village to raise a bunch of youngins, but that is so true. And I'm just really thankful at the community involvement, especially for these grandparents, so they have sometimes much more influence than the parents do. A lot of them are raised kids. So I thought today was just a great day. They got a lot of good pictures. We just had a lot of good folks come back. Lastly, I appreciate your visit. I know when you're at the schools, I hear about it. You're getting involved, in a super way. It does not go unnoticed. People love that. They know who you are. They appreciate your concern and listen to the things that need to be listened to, and that's your job, the board members, to be a great advocate for our schools and our parents, and to be that bridge between the district office and the home. So I just appreciate y'all's unity. I know that we don't necessarily always agree on anything, and that's okay, but we have unity, and I just appreciate that. It helps us get the things done that we need to get done. So I really appreciate it. Appreciate y'all more than you know. Does anybody have any questions for me?
Anybody? No, I don't think so, Mr. Gates.
All right, I appreciate it, y'all.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I put it on item number 5, addition correction to the agenda. Need a motion to add the correction to the consent item A, B, and E. Motion. Jody, second, Flower. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carried. That's item B. Need a motion to add emergency item 11A. Have a motion?
Motion.
Secretary, second, Flower. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. That's item 6. Need a motion to approve the agenda for September 9th, 2022. Have a motion?
Motion.
Motion, Ms. Flower, second. Second, Ms. Jody. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item 7. Need a motion to approve August 1st, 2022 public budget hearing and special meeting minutes. Have a motion? Motion, Mr. Singletary, second. Second, Ms. Flower. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Next item B. Need a motion to approve August 9th, 2022 regular meeting minutes. Have a motion? Motion, Mr. Jody, second. Second, Mr. Morris. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item C. Need a motion to approve August 30th, 2022 workshop meeting minutes. Have a motion? Motion, Mr. Secretary, second. Second, Mr. Flower. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item 8, consent item. Need a motion to approve the following financial report and transaction. Principal report for August 2022, financial statement for August 2022, budget minute for August 22. Them numbers are 1103 that 41010. Next, bills and payroll for August 2022. Have a motion? Motion, Mr. Moore, second. Second, Ms. Jody. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item B. Need a motion to approve September 9th, 2022 personnel consent table with addition and correction. Have a motion? Motion, Secretary, second. Second, Ms. Flowers. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item C. Need a motion to approve September 2022 out of field teachers. Have a motion?
Motion.
Ms. Flowers, second. Second, Mr. Morris. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item D. Need a motion to approve September 2022 updated sub list. Have a motion? Motion, Mr. Jody, second. Second, Mr. Singletary. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item E. Need a motion to approve September 2022 update supplemental list with additions and corrections. Have a motion?
Motion.
Motion is Flowers, second. Second is Jody. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item F. Need a motion to approve update bus route and line up for 22-23 school year. No route change, bus swap only. Webb now drives 15-016 and Fulham now drives 112-105. Effective August 12th, 2022. Have a motion? Motion, Mr. Yoder. Have a second? Second, Mr. Singletary. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item 9, action item. Item A. Need a motion to approve recommendation to hire Liddell Holland and Cover, Mary Waller Hospital and Shannon Carter in Liberty County High School as other support personnel to calculate, track homeless student enrollment and attendance data, and employees hourly rate of up to 5 hours per month position. Have a motion.
Motion.
Motion is Flowers, second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Singletary. Any discussion? Yeah, next one, I'm sorry. Next one, approve recommendation to hire Gina Chasen as district-wide coordinator to accurately track homeless student enrollment and attendance data and collect all other McKinney-Bento documentation and employees hourly rate for up to 5 hours per month. Next one is approve to hire Bess Rebel at Tober, and that's Edward at Hospital and Thomas Sawyer at Liberty County High School as level coordinators to accurately counsel homeless students regarding availability in community and school-based services, coordinating school and community services, and collect all Patton McKinney Bento documentation and employees hourly rate with up to 2.5 hours per month position. All positions to be paid from McKinney Bento grant and expire May 23rd. Motion.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Flowers. Second. Second. Second, Ms. Jody. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item B, need a motion to approve superintendent travel expenditure in the amount of $905.48 to attend TAD's Fall Leadership Conference to be held in Orlando, Florida, September 28th to the 30th, 2022. Have a motion?
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Moore, second. Second, Ms. Jody. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next item C. Need a motion to approve travel expenditure in the amount of $1,182 for Stacy Pant, food service supervisor, and Jody Bailey, school board vice chairman, to attend the Florida School Nutrition Association annual conference and expo to be held in Jacksonville, Florida, October the 20th to 22nd, 22. Motion? Motion, Mr. Singletary, second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Flower. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next item D, need a motion to approve Title II, Part A, supporting effective construction project award notification for program period of 07, 01 through 22 through 06, 30 through 23. Have a motion? Motion, Ms. Jody. Have a second?
Second.
Second, Mr. Flower. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next item E. Need a motion to approve strengthening career and technical education for the 21st century. Act Perkins 5 Rural Innovation Career and Technical Education Project Award Notification from program period of 7/1/22 through 6/30/23. Have a motion?
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Moore, second. Second, Ms. Jody. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next item L, need a motion to approve strengthening career and technical education for the 21st century. Act Perkins 5 Secondary Career and Technical Education Program Project Award notification of program period from 7/1/22 through 6/30/23. Have a motion?
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Secretary, second, Mr. Flowers. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item G, need a motion to approve adult education and family literacy, adult general education, and continuation project award notification for program period of 07, 01, 22, to 06, 30, to 23. Have a motion? Motion, Ms. Jody, second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Morris, any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next item 8. Need a motion to approve the Panhandle Area Educational Consortium Professional Learning Catalog for 22 through 23. Have a motion?
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Flowers, second, Mr. Singletary. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next item I, need a motion to approve the 22 through 24 school health service plan for Liberty County. Have a motion? Motion, Mr. Moore, second. Second, Ms. Jody. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item J, need a motion to approve health service memorandum of agreement between the state of Florida, Department of Health, Liberty County Health Department, and School District of Liberty County effective July 1st, 22 through June 30th, 23. Have a motion? Motion, Ms. Jody, second. Second, Ms. Singletary. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next item K. Need a motion to approve memorandum of understanding between Boys and Girls Club, Tula Rawson, and the District School Board of Liberty County to allow the BGCTR to operate an after-school program in Liberty County beginning August 12th, 22 through the end of summer programming, July 23. Have a motion? Motion, Ms. Singletary, second. Second, Ms. Flowers. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next item L. Need a motion to approve consulting agreement between Liberty County School District and Donna Stewart, PhD, to provide school and teacher support for science and other areas as requested during the 22-23 school year. Have a motion?
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Moore, second. Second, Ms. Jody. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Next item M, need a motion to approve independent contract agreement with LLC, FedEx, and Liberty County School District for 22-23 school year. Have a motion? Motion, Ms. Jody. Have a second.
Second.
Second, Ms. Singletary. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next item N, need a motion to approve small project construction management agreement between Culpeper Construction and Liberty County School Board. Have a motion?
Motion.
Motion, Ms. Flowers, second.
Second.
Second, Ms. Morris. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Item 10. Need a motion to approve first reading of policy manual special update. Have a motion?
Motion.
Thank you, Ms. Singletary, second. Second. Thank you, Ms. Jody. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next, item 11. A, need a motion to approve implementation of the Guardian Program in Liberty County Schools. Have a motion?
Motion.
Motion, Moore, second. Second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. And board members, Ms. Flower?
One thing I would, with, Mr. Black, drawn on vehicles, that we talked about, for him, our mechanics over there too. We need to look real hard, I know we're gonna be told title, and everything. But we need to get them vehicles.
I think so.
He's been using it for 3 years, needs to be compensated.
Yeah.
3 years.
And that was another thing, if we're not gonna be able to afford vehicles, we need to be compensating him for his use of his vehicles. Well, I think the one he's been using is broke down right
Right.
now. So he's trying to do his job with his new personal truck. I think. You got anything?
Yes, sir. I want to add to that. Coach Lewis, he was joking, but he wasn't joking. He said if we don't have a better band this summer, he will not teach driver's ed.
We're not furnished a vehicle for that, we have.
Or you have one, but it's, he said it was it's not safe, it no longer drive it. It's wore out. It was on the list that I gave y'all several years ago. I mean, we got to have some vehicles.
Yeah.
School needs some, the custodians, Hosford over there.
Yeah, that truck or.
Hosford's got to have a truck. I mean, if y'all look at the frame, I'd be scared to drive to Bristol.
Yeah.
I mean, but we asked them to do that. We
Absolutely.
got to break down and buy some vehicles.
Yeah, we need to address that, that's a big concern, or, probably need to address that moving forward.
Mr. Lauer, I can address some of that now. You know, we were trying to get some vans as well. Believe it or not, the state has come out with, additional ESSER two funding. You know, we already spent it for food well over a year ago, and they have come out with another grant, and so we've got a couple of vans. We should have a new van at each school. We've written that into the grant. We think it's allowable. I don't know if Mandy's in there.
Yeah,
Mandy put that in the grant. So, you know, where we can pick up those items, you know, we picked up the new handicap van through ESSER money. We feel like, we can do the same through this. I just think personally, the state does not give you all of the money that's supposed to come to you, and they sit there and draw interest on it. We kind of make that joke around the office a lot, but, you know, when they're breaking out more ESSER two money, that proves it. And so, she's got us some bands in there, that's been a big need as well, so, where we can, you know, pull that from grants and extra, you know, stuff like that, it's very difficult to pull out of the general fund right now, but that we know the need, or the need's been there for at least that many years on trucks and vans and stuff, and it's just kind of slow but surely gets done, but we are very aware of that.
Mandy was motioning, that's
Well,
what intended to.
Like a lot of the stuff that we budgeted into that original ESSER grant, the big ESSER three, that they've then given like instructional materials and, like money for summer programs and that kind of thing, so we'll be able to take the money that we budgeted in the big, when we got $2.5 million, that we budgeted a lot of that stuff in, and now they're giving us these smaller grants that are very specific for, like the instructional materials, one that just came out. We can't even buy an indirect cost into that, and it's gotta be used on instructional materials, so we'll be able to move some money back into ESSER three, because we've already bought the books, so we'll be able to reimburse that. So that'll alleviate some of the money, and we'd already been approved to write vans into the original ESSER three, and then that money was used for bonuses. So then it's going to be moving money, you know,
As far as vans in within the ESSER two.
with ESSER two, I think we may not, yeah, it may be harder to get, I've asked for some clarification on specific things, like I'd like to be able to pay, like, courses at Chipola would be nice. I've asked for clarification on that. And if we could use it, because, one of the new ones, it has to do with after school, so if you have a kid who lives in Sumatra, they're never gonna be able to participate in sports if you don't have a vehicle. So I've asked, I don't know, that would be really nice if we can do that. If not, we're gonna try to move money back into the original ESSER three where we budgeted originally. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
There's not some kind of grant for driver's ed vehicles.
Driver's ed costs a huge chunk of money, not just the vehicle. We pay $225 per student to Florida Virtual School every time they take that class. So that's one that I really like. That's on my list of things I'd really like to.
We're one of the few around here, but there's also, some money comes from that with, Chris Wilson's explained before with, a certain amount, I think, from with the traffic tickets or something that goes back into the program.
Yes, you get money from.
Maybe not just-
No.
But yeah, it's not enough to.
Well, in the end game, we've got to have a van. We'll get
Right.
buildings, you've got to have a van.
You gotta have a van. I mean,
And is our driver's ed van used just for that once a year? Okay.
it's used everywhere.
I know it's got a
You know, like if you put a van at the high school, then he could use that van during the summer to do driver's ed. Unless then you have to go to Sumatra and get kids. So, one van might not solve the problem at the high school, depending on how she writes that grant. And so you gotta be careful with them grants,
Right.
I don't want to pigeonhole it so much, we
Yeah.
only use it for one thing.
So you gotta be real careful with that.
Well, one other thing, and then I'm just throwing this out there. I don't know if it's legal or not, but like the county leases a dump truck or buys a dump truck place over there. And they lease it for a year, and then they can turn around and turn it back in and get us a new vehicle. Is there any way possible that we can do that with some of these vans?
Sure you could, but then you have nothing at the end. You're always paying for something.
We're gonna always be paying for something anyway.
No,
And is it gonna be something we can drive and depend on, or is it gonna be something that we always have to work on?
I agree. Like I said before, if we ain't putting $50,000 in transportation per year, we're going up.
Yeah.
And that's bare minimum.
But if we, is James' time,
I'm here.
the vans, what you just said about the lease, you'll never have to pay for. If the mileage is gonna be real high on them, you're gonna be paying for them one way or the other.
Oh, I agree.
But if the mileage is lower on the vans than say a school bus, like a lot of them, would you be better off to buy it outright, pay, then when it's paid for, you can still use it for 4 or 5 years?
That's
or
right.
more
That's what I was getting
Okay.
at. But we
So
got to
some things aren't better than lease.
I mean, I don't have the list in front of me, but y'all got the year and the mileage. The last time I put the list together, you can see, how old they are, how many miles on. So,
Right, and some of them aren't high at all.
and just get back to her grant, I'm gonna throw something else in there. That's fine. You write a grant for that van to go to Sumatra to, get them, that's fine. Guess what else you just done? You had to create a position, and that's an ongoing cost from now on, so you gotta be careful with that stuff.
If it's an after-school position, like, boys club or boys and girls club, would they be responsible for furnishing and driving to carry that van back?
Well, like right now, whenever we got to 21st century, this past summer, we paid bus drivers.
Right.
So we had, people that were already our bus drivers, and we just paid their hourly rate for that summer. So it lines up with whatever your program is, so, we've still got 21st century. So let's say we write in additional people to pull small groups after school, supposed to be targeted learning laws. And then write in the bus drivers still, it would just be, those drivers would be for the length of time we have the program. Have to write in for fuel and stuff too, because we don't want to go in the hole for things that we're adding. Try to cover
All cars.
Other than that, everything's going good, I think that's it.
You also got transportation employees over there using their personal stuff for old van, if they don't have a vehicle,
Yeah,
And they don't get compensated.
they don't get concept.
I'm gonna say, we need to look hard at getting,
I mean, look at videos.
we need to look hard at that, and I know we hope we're gonna get some more new market tax credit money, but we need to come up with a plan to get to see if whether we get that or not.
You can't replace everything, so I guess the biggest thing will be what's priority.
Yeah,
That work out.
yeah, we have to look at that.
Second issue.
Yeah, y'all have, that list is on there, it has everything. Has every bit of that, every bit of it.
That list is getting longer every day.
Yes, it is, yes, sir, 100%. That's the reason I said we've got to put money in for transportation every year.
Yeah, I'll give my time to somebody else.
Jody? Well, I'm gonna go.
Except her.
James? Okay, well, I'm gonna follow up. This makes me very curious that we have been utilizing personal vehicles, not compensating back. I mean, every company that I know of, if you use a personal vehicle, that just That's not the way, but especially with the price of everything, parts, everything going up, tires, everything going up. That's very, I'm very interested to know how many people, because again, like you said, you have the goodness of your heart, you do it for so long, and then
Two of us right here do it every day.
we need to look into that, okay? Another thing is I was gonna talk about, I think I said it to Kyle. Guys, I don't know where my head has been, but I was at the track last Friday night, and I literally almost twisted my ankle in a crack in the track. It was that wide. And, that track, I don't know how old it is, I can't tell you how old it is, but it needs some repair. We've got a lot of facility repair things going on. We got, the new tax market credit. We've got that coming in, trying to get allocated to things like that, but that track has got to be fixed. That's a safety hazard. That's an accident waiting to happen. So I just want to make everybody aware of that. If you haven't looked at it, go out there and look at it. I may have been only looking at one spot in it, but I noticed it immediately. And I think we need to get a budgetary quote on how much it would cost us to at least patch it, do something. Okay, so just something to think about, guys. Homecoming activities next week. I'm on a committee, serving on a committee with a couple of private, mamas and aunts and whatever. Got a lot of stuff going on. I know, the county's gonna be popping next week, so just, not just for the high school, it's for all of our schools. It's for Hosford, it's for Toller. We wanna make sure that every child enjoys our homecoming week. Some, these seniors, juniors and seniors, this is like the best week in school. I remember our homecoming week, I've been going on 35 years, so if, you didn't get involved, try to get involved, because it's just a good time. This board is dedicated to bringing back Liberty County pride, Liberty County Bulldog pride. And I think we've done a good job so far, so I'm just gonna speak up one more time and encourage the staff, the school board members, anybody that can get involved and show support for these kids. And I'm really trying, I'm doing the best I can. But, I wanna see all of our faces, and I have. Look at the grandparents' breakfast this morning, it was amazing. We just had a great time, great fellowship. People like to see us out and behind this desk. So let's get out there and show our support next week. That's about it. Thank you. Unless James.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm okay with that.
Dave said everything I was gonna say.
Okay.
So, Dave, you got 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll quickly, anybody can make a game tonight, be loud and proud. Show up, thing like the joke this morning, I was there for Grandparents' Day. There was over 1,600 pancakes made, I think about 50 pounds of salt. And I didn't think there would be that many people there, but it was a great turnout, and really good to have not only grandparents and some other parents just to be involved in it. Mr. Weekly and all the people down there, they did a fantastic job of getting it set up, and everything went smooth except for Jason with the pancakes. He dropped the ball a couple times. Mine picked it up. Let's test the power. Pretty much had that.
Yeah,
She done a
Great
good job.
job.
Did a real good job. Maybe we can do that at other schools. Get going, get it all. That's all I got.
Any comments? Okay, motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Jay, second.
Second.
Moore, meeting adjourned.
Thank you.